So Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you very much for joining us for Bhaktivinoda Thakur's songs, and we are going to continue with Saranagati, and this is the Bhakti Anukul Matra Karriera Swikar. So accepting everything that's favorable for Bhakti. And Deepika is very kindly going to sing the first two songs, and Surendra will sing number 3, and Ananda Leela will sing number 4. So I'd like to thank you in advance, because if it wasn't for you devotees, we wouldn't be sitting here looking at these and uh, hearing these beautiful bhajans. So
Thank
thank
you, Prabhu. Thank you for encouraging us.
you.
Thank you so
Not
much.
at all, not at all. So you want to say anything before you sing, Deepika?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes,
Okay. No.
actually, this song,
Hmm.
in this song, basically what Thakurji mentions is he's only fond of those things which only, and the activities, things and activities, only which is used in pure devotion. And he uses his senses only for his service.
Hmm.
Also, Prabhuji says, he's saying that he will listen to the discussion only to the Lord.
Hmm.
And his eyes should only behold the what do you call the divine abode where Lord Krishna lives. He just wants his eyes only. Like I feel sometimes, maybe Thakurji, when he just closes his eyes, he just wants to just close his eyes, because when you feel that, even while chanting, sometimes you imagine the face of the Lord, feet of the Lord, and everything. You feel that when you just close your eyes, you just feel like closing your eyes, and you don't feel like opening it. I think maybe Thakurji is feeling that same mood. Probably, I'm thinking. I don't know. It's just my opinion. That's it. And he just wants to nourish himself only with the remnants of the Lord, which is offered in tulsi leaves. I think he just wants to know it, and whether he just wants to know whether he wants to know about religion or religion, it doesn't matter to him. He just wants to only pray with pure devotion.
Nice.
That's it. He
Yeah.
wants to do. This is the main uh, things, the points I have just noted down from Thakurji's translation, which has been done. So this is such a
Powerful bhajan.
powerful bhajan. I feel every bhajan here is really powerful, which
Yeah.
really takes you somewhere.
Yes.
I think.
Very true. Very true. Thank you for that realization. Very nice. So
Thank you.
you're welcome to sing.
Thank you, Prabhu. 1 second, Prabhu. Just
Okay, no problem. No problem. Yes.
no. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. तुआ भक्ति अनुकूले जय जय कार्य हो परम जतनता करिबे निशो तुआ भक्ति अनुकूल जय जय कार्य हो परम जतनता करिबो निशो भक्ति अनुकूल जत विषय संसारे करिबो तहते रति इंद्रिय द्वारे शुनिबो तोमार कथा जतना करिया देखिबो तोमार दाम नयन बोरिया तोमार प्रसादे देहो करिबो पोषण नैवेद्य तुलसी ग्रहण करिबो ग्रहण कर द्वारे करिबो तोमार सेवा सदा तोमार वशिष्ठ वशिवो सर्वदा तोमर सेवाय काम नियोग करिब तोमर विद्वेषी जने क्रोध देखाइब यही रूपे सर्ववृत्ति हार सर्वभाव तुवानुकूल होय प्रभु का प्रभाव तुवा भक्त अनुकूल जहाँ जहाँ कोरी तुवा भक्ति अनुकूल बोली तह दोरी भक्ति विनोद नहीं जाने धर्म धर्म भक्ति अनुकूल तरह हुए सब कर्म हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर जय भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर जय भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर जय भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय श्रील प्रभुपाद निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Saranagati
Prabhu.
ki jai.
Jai.
Shiva Bhakti Anukul ki jai. Bhakti
Jai.
Anukul Matra Kariyera Swikyara. Very, very nice. Alice, are you able to read the translation? Would you like to read the translation of this bhajan in English? Or Aruna?
Hare Krishna
Oh, oh no, we can't hear you.
Prabhu.
Yeah, we can't hear you properly, Alice. Sorry, I think your connection is not good.
Everyone, I'm so network is really bad.
Yeah, no, no, that's okay.
No,
Don't
my
worry.
network
Don't
is
worry.
so bad.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. Thank you. Um, Ritesh, would you like to read the English translation?
Yeah, sure, Prabhu. I will surely execute with utmost care those activities favorable to your pure devotional service. I will feel fondness for those things in this world which are conductive or conducive, maybe conducive to pure devotion, and with my senses I will engage them in your service. I will carefully listen to all discussions concerning you, and the satisfaction of my eyes will be to behold your divine abode. I will nourish my body with the sacred remnants of your food and smell the sweet scent of tulsi leaves adorning these offerings. With my hands, I will always execute your service, and I will forever dwell at that place where you abide. I will employ my desires in your devotional service and show anger to those who are envious of you. In this way, may all of my propensities and emotions obtain dignity and glory by being favorable to you. I will consider as favorable to your devotional service anything I do which is favorable to your devotee. Bhaktivinoda knows neither religion nor irreligion. He simply prays that all his activities be conducted for pure devotion to you.
Jai. Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki jai. Thank you very much, Ritesh.
Thank
Um, amazing. Yeah. Everything favorable? He's happy too, as Deepika was saying right at the beginning of the bhajan. Very, very nice bhajan. So we should try to follow in these footsteps. With my hands, I will always execute your seva. My desires in your devotional service. Angry to those who envious of you, Krishna. Everything is used in the service of the Lord. Very, very nice bhajan. Okay, so that's number one. So shall we do number two? Let's go to number two. Okay, so Deepika, would you like to you like to say anything before you do the bhajan?
Yes, Prabhu. Here, in this song particularly, Prabhu describes about Godrumadama,
Hmm.
which is he only wants to say that which it is nothing different from from Nandigram which is in Mathura.
Right.
Thakurji says it is not different from the Nandigram which is in Mathura. And also, mainly, he mentions that he wants to say that he wants to grab the devotees of Gaura Sundara, other than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
Hmm.
and wear all the 12 Vaishnava tilaks with tulsi wood around his neck and plant different types of flowers like champaka, bakula, malati in the creepers and everything, saying that he just wants to do that apart from anything. This is also one of the nice bhajan Prabhu,
Yeah.
but mainly it describes about Godrumadama. Like he
Yeah.
wants to express that which is it is not different from Nandigram in Mathura.
Hmm. Very good. Very good. Okay. So yes, Godrum Dhamme bhajan. Very nice. Okay. Because Godrum is actually where he built his residence.
Yes,
In
Prabhu.
right. Have you been there,
Mm.
Deepika?
No, Prabhu.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
like now the Navadvipa mandals are there, right? Like Navadvipa,
Yeah.
everything.
Yes, right.
Godruma, Rudra Dvipa, and
That's
everything.
it. That's it. That's it. So Godrum is just across the Ganga, and from his house or his ashram, you can see the TOVP,
Okay. Uh-huh.
Temple of Vedic Piety. And in fact, he, I think, was it he was predicting that the temple will rise here. So as well as
Oh.
Nityananda. So very good, very good. And I think he also promised that whoever builds this temple, he will personally come himself and take them back to Godhead.
Ah.
Very
Wow.
interesting. Yeah, very interesting.
When will go, Prabhu? I don't know. I don't think so in this birth will happen.
Yeah, we have to have the faith in Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in Krishna.
True, Prabhu.
Definitely it will happen because you're singing these bhajans and he will be so pleased with you singing these bhajans. So believe me.
Yes,
You
Prabhu.
know,
Really want to make a visit,
sorry?
especially to Vrindavan.
Yeah.
More than anything, first to Vrindavan now.
Yeah. But when somebody writes, like when Prabhupada wrote so much, he would feel so happy when somebody is actually studying his work, because he knows his work is going to lead you to Krishna. Same with Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he'd be so happy that, oh, Deepika and Ananda Leela and Surinder, they're singing the bhajan.
Hari Bol, hopefully.
Yeah, no, definitely. So please go ahead. Number two.
Thank you, Prabhu. Godrumadame Bhajananukule Mathura Shri Nandishwara Samatule Dahi Mahasura Nikunja Kutir मैं तो बुहामा सूरत तनी तीरे गौरभकत प्रिय वेषददाना तिलक तुलसी मालशोपमाना चम्पक बकुल कदम्बतमान् रापुतो निरमिबो कुञ्ज विशाल माधवी मालती उतबुताहे छाया मंडप कुरबुताहि माहे रूप तत्र कुसुमवन राजी ज्योति जति माली विराजबो साजी मंचे बसोबु तुलसी महारानी कीर्तन सजा तही राखबो आनी वैष्णव जन सह गाओ बुना जय गोद्रुम जय गौर की दाम भक्ति विनोद भक्ति अनुकूल जय कुंज मुंज सुर नदी कूल भक्ति विनोद भक्ति अनुकूल जय कुंज मुंज सुर नदी कूल जय भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर जय भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर जय भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर जय भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय श्रील प्रभुपाद निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol.
Fantastic. Very, very beautifully sung. Rohit, would you like to read the English translation?
Yes, Prema.
Okay.
On the banks of celestial Ganges river, I will dwell in a cottage at Surabhi Kunj in Godrumadhama. This land of Godruma is very conducive for performing devotional worship of the Supreme Lord and is not different from the sacred place called Nandagram, located in the holy district of Mathura. I will put on the garb that is dear to devotees of Lord Gaurasundara and wear the 12 Vaishnava Tilaka markings on my body and beautiful beads of tulsi wood around my neck. Then by planting flowering trees like Champaka, Bakula, Kadamba and Tamala, I will make an extensive grove by my cottage. I will put Madhavi and Malati creepers on the trees and in this way make a shady bow. I will sow a variety of flowering forests and different kinds of jasmine like Yuti, Jati and Mali. And Malli, all this will be present there, arrayed in charming fashion. I will install the Empress Tulasi on an elevated throne on the terrace and then procure all necessary paraphernalia for having kirtana such as mridanga, drums, kartalas and gongs and place them there. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Thank you. So this is a great mood. It's very positive. It's like sometimes we get stuck in a negative mood and our mind just takes us on that, trip. And it's very hard to get out of that negative thoughts that we have. But you see, Bhaktivinoda Thakur in these 4 bhajans, he's got a very positive mood. Like in the bhajan before, he was saying, I only associate with devotees. I can use everything I have in the service of the Lord. Even anger I can use in the service of the Lord. And then here he's saying, I will have my residence in Godrum on the banks of the Ganga. and which is the same as Nandgao. And I will put on everything which is dear to the devotees of Gauranga, like the tilak and the tulsi and the flowering and it's amazing. And he will make an extensive grove by my cottage. So this is the right attitude, the right mood, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur gets us in the right mood. And then later on, he also looks at what we should avoid. But it's good to also be very positive in our outlook, which is what these songs are taking us in that direction. So
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Dipika.
I think Thakurji is trying to show us a little Vrindavan over there, imagining that he's going to plant everything, all the trees over inside. I feel so.
And actually, Godrum is very much like that. It's hardly touched by, the sort of, the materialists. It's still very green, and you don't see too many people. Very beautiful, actually. Peaceful, calm. Of course, nowadays you go to Vrindavan, and it's, well, maybe not now because of the lockdown and everything. Or I don't know if there's a lockdown in Vrindavan, but it's such a busy place. It almost reminds you of a little city now. But Godrum it's got its natural beauty still there. It's such a beautiful place, and it's worth visiting, Deepika, once opportunity comes.
Will do, Prabhu, definitely. It's happened. I'm just waiting. That's it.
Waiting, yeah. You've been to Vrindavan though, right?
No, Prabhu.
Okay.
Not to Vrindavan.
You've got a lot to look forward to. Amazing.
Yes, Prabhu. I think I'm just waiting. That's it. If the call comes, definitely I'll go.
You will love it. Very good.
Thank you, Prabhu.
So well done. Thank you very much. Fantastic.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Amazing. So, Surinda?
Hare Krishna, Dandavad Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So, would you like to say anything?
Yes, I would like to explain about Anukulya Sankalpa, means acceptance of the favorable for
Good.
business. Yes.
Good.
There is one slok here. Krishna Karsnaga Sad Bhakti Prapanatva Nukulake Krityatva Nishchayaschanu Kulya Sankalpa Uchyate. Everything should be done that encourages the service of Sri Krishna. Pardon. And the service of Sri Krishna and his devotee. And whatever is conducive to the state of exclusive surrender must be executed. Such a firm conviction is called Anukulyasa Sankalpa, acceptance of the favorable. Also within the theme of acceptance of favorable, this Shikshastakam verse 3 is expressed as follows. Tatra sampati chatustayam pramanukulam trinadapi sunichena taror eva sahishnuna amanina manadena kirtanya sadahari. These four jewels are accepted as the greatest treasure favorable to the performance of Hari Kirtan. One who knows himself more insignificant than a blade of grass, who is as forbearing as a tree, and who gives due honor to others without desiring it for himself, is qualified to sing the glories of Lord Hari constantly. This was spoken by Lord Chaitanya in Shikshastakam. Yes. Also, so I'll be singing this song, Sudha Bhakata Charana Renu.
Very good.
Yes. So
thank you for that explanation as well. Very nice.
Right. So this in this song as well is everything favorable. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is describing like service to the devotees is very good to advance in Krishna consciousness, and also about observing Madhava Tithi means like some festivals like Ekadashi, Krishna Janmashtami, etc. Also like to visit all the sacred places where Gauranga Mahaprabhu did his pastimes in Navadvip Dham, etc. And it explains about all the about Mirdanga and about Kirtan, everything like he considers favorable for Krishna consciousness. And also like by uh, having darshan of Yugalamurti and about he says about here in this sloka he says like ye dina grihe bhajana dekhi grihete goloka bhaya. So if we practice the Krishna consciousness in our home, then our home will become like Goloka Vrindavan, he says. And he also mentions about Ganga and Tulsi Devi, etc. Everything favorable for Krishna consciousness.
Mm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So shall I start, Prabhu?
Yes, very good.
Yeah. 1 minute. Sudha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajana Nukula Bhakata Seva Paramasidhi Premalate Karamula Madhavati Bhakti Janani Jatane Palana Kori Sudha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajana Nukula Krishna Bhashati Bhashati Boli Paramadare Dori Gora Amar Ye Sabasthane Karalo Brahmana Range Se Sabasthana Heribo Ami Pranai Bhakata Sange Sudha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajana Nukula Mridanga Baja Sunite Mana Abasara Sada Jache Gaura Vihita Kirtana Suni Anande Doyanache Sudha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajana Nukula Jugala Murti Dekhiya Mora Paramananda Hoya Prasada Seva Korite Hoya Sakala Prapancha Jaya Sudha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajana Nukula Yedina Grihe Bhajana Dekhi Grihete Goloka Bhaya Charana Sidhu Dekhiya Ganga Sukhana Sima Paya Sudha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajana Nukula Tulasi Dekhi Juraya Prana Madhavato Shani Jani Gora Priya Sakha Sevane Jivana Sarthakamani Sudha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajana Nukula Bhaktivinoda Krishna Bhajane Anukula Payaya Pratidivase Parama Sukhe Svikara Karahita Sudha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajana Nukula Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari O He Vaishnava Thakur, O He Vaishnava Thakur, O He Vaishnava Thakur, O He Vaishnava Thakur. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Shila Prabhupada. Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Pramanandi.
Nirgiribo Shuddha Bhakata Charanireno Ki Jai. Very good. Thank you. Seema, would you like to read?
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Prabhuji, Dandavat everybody.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare
The dust of the lotus feet of pure devotees, enthusiastic devotional service, and service to the pure devotees of the highest order are the roots of the creeper of devotion. The holy days like Ekadashi and Janmashtami are the mother of devotion for those devotees who respect them. Let the holy places of Krishna's pastimes be my places of worship and bless me. May I always visit all the holy places associated with the Leela of Lord Chaitanya and his devotees. When I hear the sound of the mridanga in my heart, I always desire to join in Kirtan. And when I hear the bona fide songs describing Lord Chaitanya's pastimes, my heart dances in ecstasy.
Mhm.
Whenever I see the transcendental Sri Vigraha of Radha Krishna, I am in bliss. For by taking their lordship's prasad, we can conquer over the material elements. One day, while performing devotional practices, I saw my house transformed into Goloka Vrindavan.
Hmm.
When I take the Charanamrita of the deity, I see the holy Ganges waters that come from the feet of Lord Vishnu, and my bliss knows no bounds, no bounds. By seeing the Tulsi tree, my heart feels joy, and Lord Madhav, who is Krishna, is also satisfied. When I eat the prasad favored by Lord Chaitanya, it is a new life experience. Lord Chaitanya was very fond of a green vegetable preparation called shag. And there is another song in this book that tells of the amazing effects of this type of prasad. Sri Bhaktivinoda concludes by saying, whosoever attains the stage of enthusiasm for these devotional practices will be supremely blissful wherever he may be. Jai, Shri Bhaktivinoda.
Jai.
Jai.
So beautiful bhajan, and everything's in here, isn't it? Ekadashis, Janmastami, the holy places, the Mridanga, the Kirtans, pastimes of Chaitanya, Radha and Krishna, Golok, Vrindavan, Chanamrit, Ganga, Tulsi, Prashadam. I don't think anything's left out. It's just, what a bhajan this is, huh? Extraordinary bhajan. Sure.
The full lottery, Prabhuji, the full lottery.
Full lottery. Indeed. Everything's there. Very, very nice. Beautiful. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is such an amazing, amazing devotee of the Lord. We can go to number 4. And Ananda Leela is singing today.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare
Dandavad.
Krishna. Dandavad Pranam. Thank you so much. So would you like to share anything before you sing, Mataji?
Okay, Prabhu. Not a lot, but yeah, first of all, I would like to mention only last week when I saw the list, I was just like coming through, like, listening to kirtans. Usually, Prabhu, he always listen. I had the privilege and great opportunity to listen to this bhajan, the one I will try and sing. And this bhajan was sung by both my spiritual master, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj, and Param Gurudev Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj. And
Wow.
they sang this bhajan in 1982 in like a Radhashtami festival.
Whew, amazing.
So I was blessed, and today, like, it's a privilege, it's a great opportunity, it's an honor to like listen to them and try to, like, I have tried to sing the bhajan in following their footsteps and to keep the original tune. I have tried. This bhajan, it enlists all the spiritual components which serve and enhance the pastime of Srimati Radharani and Shri Krishna, and all the components like Radha Kunda, Govardhan Hill, every little thing has been mentioned here, like the conch shell, the Yamuna River, Kusum Sarovar, Manas Ganga, the breeze, the cloud, everything, the flute, peacock, everything has been mentioned in this Lord Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur mentioning everything, and and it's Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is like expressing himself to Lord Krishna by describing all the paraphernalias, and they all like connected to the Lord, and praying that abandoning devotional service is to abandon life itself.
Good point. Very good. Very good. Thank you so much, Maji. Nice realization.
Okay, Prabhu. Yeah, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki jai.
Jai.
Radha Kunda Tata Kunja Kutira, Radha Kunda Tata Kunja Kutira, Govardhana Parbata Jamuna Tira, Govardhana Parbata Jamuna Tira, Radha Kunda Tata Kunja Kutira, Govardhana Parbata Jamuna Tira, Kusuma Sarovar Manas Ganga, Kusuma Sarovar Manas Ganga, Kalinda Nandini Vipula Taranga, Kalinda Nandini Vipula Taranga, Kusuma Sarovar Manas Ganga, Kalinda Nandini Vipula Taranga, Vamsivata Gokula Dhira Samira, Vamsivata Gokula Dhira Samira, Vrindavana Taru Latika Panira, Vrindavana Taru Latika Panira, Vamsivata Gokula Dhira Samira, Vrindavana Taru Latika Panira, Kaga Mriga Kula Malaya Batasa, Kaga Mriga Kula Malaya Batasa, Mayura Brahmara Murali Vilasa, Mayura Brahmara Murali Vilasa, Kaga Mriga Kula Malaya Batasa, Murali Brahmara Murali Vilasa, Venu Shinga Pada शंख करताल वसंत सा शंख करताल वेणु शृंग पद चिन्ह मेघमाला वसंत सा शंख करताल युगल विलासे अनुकूल जानी युगल विलासे अनुकूल जानी लीला विलास उदीपक मानी लीला विलास उदीपक मानी युगल विलासे अनुकूल जानी लीला विलास उदीपक मानी ये सब छोड़ तो कहाँ नहीं जाऊं ये सब छोड़ तो कहाँ नहीं जाऊं ये सब छोड़ तो प्राण हराऊं ये सब छोड़ तो प्राण हराऊं ये सब छोड़ तो कहाँ नहीं जाऊं ये सब छोड़ तो प्राण हराऊं भक्ति विनोद कहे सुनो कान्हा भक्ति विनोद कहे सुनो कान्हा तू आओ दीपक हमार प्राण तू आओ दीपक हमार प्राण भक्ति विनोदा कहे सुनो कान्हा तू आओ दीपक हमार प्राण तू आओ दीपक हमार प्राण राधा कुंड तट कुंज कुटीर गोवर्धन पर्वत जमुन तीर गोवर्धन पर्वत जमुन तीर हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे जया गिरि गोवर्धन गिरि गोवर्धन जय गिरि गोवर्धन जय वैष्णव ठाकुर वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा शिला प्रभुपदा जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल श्रीला भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय
Yay. Wow. Beautiful. First class. Kaushalya Mataji, would you like to read?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
The cottage in the grove on the banks of Radha Kunda, the great Govardhan hill, the banks of the Yamuna, Kusuma Sarovara, Manasa Ganga, the daughter of Kalinda, the Yamuna, with her many waves, the Vasmi Vat, Kokula, Dhira, Samira, the trees and the creepers and the reeds of Vrindavana, the different varieties of colorful birds, the deer, the cooling breeze from the Malaya mountains, the peacocks, the bumblebees, the pastimes with the flute itself, the buffalo horn bugle, the footprints of cow in the dust of Rija, the rouse of blackish rain clouds, springtime, the moon, the conch shell, and the kartals. All these I know to be very conductive for the pastimes of Radha and Krishna. I recognize in them the transcendental stimulus for making the Lord's charming pastimes more intense. I refuse to go anywhere if their stimuli to devotional service are not there. For to abandon them is to abandon life itself. Bhaktivinoda says, please hear me, O Kana. Your entourage and Papelia stimulate remembrance of you and are the very source of my life. Hare Krishna.
Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki
Guru
jai.
ki jai.
Jatan Maji. So there's a
Ki
beautiful
jai. Thank you, Prabhu.
Radha Kuntata Kunja Kutir. So this is from the Saranagati, and really amazing bhajan. And as Ananda Leela said, it includes so many, or everything from Radha Kun, Govardhan, Manasi Ganga, Kusum Sarovar, all the different areas and all the different personalities and items that really make Vrindavan blossom to serve Krishna. Very beautiful. Thank you so much. So, this a quick recap. We are singing the songs of Bhaktivinoda Thakur from his book called Saranagati. Saranagati is one of Bhaktivinoda Thakur's popular writings. Saranagati means process of surrender. So there's different bhajans he's written, all to assist us in this process of surrender. The overall mood of Saranagati is in the mood of humility. So he's written other books like Gitavali. Unlike Gitavali, where it is mostly glorifying the Lord and his many forms, Saranagati is primarily in the mode of complete surrender. In the first song, Saranagati, Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains the main contents of the text. And the main contents of the text are 6 steps in order to have the perfect surrender to the lotus feet of the Lord. So what are the 6 steps? First is humility, dainya. Second is atmanivedan, giving oneself to the Lord. And then goptitve varana, which is accepting the Lord as one's only master. Then avasya rakshibe Krishna vivas palana, faith that Lord Krishna as the sure protector. And then today we went through section 5, Bhakti Anukul Matra Karyera Swikar. Swikar means accept. Accept favorable habits and practices towards devotional service. So very beautifully, Bhaktivinoda Thakur gives so much in these 4 songs. Very fortunate we are. And then hopefully next week, we will look at Bhakti Patikula Bhava Varjanan Gikara, rejecting unfavorable habits and practices towards bhakti. And then after that, section 7, Bhajan Lalasa, sings of the hankering of devotional service. Siddhi Lalasa, small section of Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Gita Mala. So he's written Gitavali. He's also written Gita Mala. So there's many songbooks he's written. And then the last 2 songs, which we'll come to at the end, are a request to the Lord and glorification of his holy names. So that concludes today's session on Bhaktivinoda Thakur songs. Are there any questions or any comments? Anybody? Anybody like to say anything? Ask anything? Okay, thank you so much. So we shall reconvene again next week, same time, 7 o'clock. We've decided to do it a little earlier, 7 o'clock, 7 till 8. And today, what I'd like to do, if devotees permit, we can end on prayer to Lord Nrsingadev, because so many devotees are not well and struggling. So I'm just thinking we can just pray to the Lord to give